Well, good morning, guys. Been a long time since I made a video, at least a couple weeks, I think. It's April 11th. Not sure on the time, probably about 9 o'clock in the morning. Hauling some manure, taking the first load out. Got the manure barn pretty good dent in there. Now, last video I made, I think I explained this top here was froze and I couldn't haul anymore. She's thawed out now, so I can start hauling out of this again, but not doing that right now anyways. I cleaned these guys out here last night or night before, I think it was. Cleaned all them out. Now I'm scraping down their outside a lot. All this manure is gonna get hauled. Gonna get hauled on the field across the road that I'm gonna seed down into hay. So I'm hoping, really, in ideal world, to get that all spread today, that whole field, so I can start working it next week. Needs to get worked. I need to start trying to get that in. It's going to get seeded down with peas and oats. So need to get that done because things are going to get pretty busy here pretty soon. I need to start pulling things in the shop, getting oils changed on everything. I got 3 tractors I got to get the oils changed in and do some servicing on for the spring. This week there's going to be some cattle going to the sale. I was going to hold off. I've really been trying to keep an eye on feeder prices, but you know, one over there deciding he wants to say something. But I don't know how many I'm going to send. I'm thinking maybe only 10, and then I'm going to hold off into May when maybe prices will come up a little bit and all this crazy crazy times that we're living in kind of goes away maybe a little bit. These guys are going to get a cleaning out today too. They're next on the list, but thinking keeping 10 to fatten and then shipping the rest, but we'll see how the prices go, because I'm not gonna just give them away. I mean, I get enough money to be able to operate for the year and then maybe hold on to the rest, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. It sounds like things are pretty crazy right now with markets and what's going on. So do what we can with what we got, and yeah, try and get some manure hauled, start getting some field work done, and get into the fields and maybe try and get some planting done here before May, before corn and soybeans start going in the ground. So we'll see how it goes, but get this load hauled out and get these guys scraped out clean, go from there. Now we started getting some bottle calves, just one actually as of right now, but got a hold of a dairy just down the road from me, and they're just pure Holsteins. I was on the list there to get some Holstein Angus cross calves, but I haven't heard anything and I can't keep waiting much longer, so I got a hold of somebody else, and and I'm getting Holsteins off them. There is a set of started calves, and they have at least 5, maybe 7 started calves that another dairy that I deal with has, and I might end up buying them started calves depending on how cattle sell and the price that they want of them. So we'll see on that, but for right now I'm gonna start getting at least Holstein bottle calves. I used to raise them up over there right on the other side of the barn, but I wanted to get them on fresh dirt somewhere different, so we decided here inside the fenced in area, and then I'll start putting hutches along there. That's the plan anyways. I was gonna go over there along the hayfield, but hate to mess up more hayfield and lose more hayfield than I already have with this tall fence. So yeah, got some water and grain in there for him. So far he's doing good. I picked him up about 3 days ago, probably about 3 days old. So he's up in eating good, and hopefully we can get more. And oh, I pulled the bottle out now. He doesn't know where to go. Come here, bud. The good Lord didn't give you guys a whole lot of brains, did he? They are funny. It can be a pain though. Come on, bud. A little bit more to finish. Alright, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Alrighty, he's all fed. Sure is nice only feeding one, but that don't pay the bills. So need to get more. I'm hoping, I don't know how many I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try and get as many as I can. We'll see how long it drags out. And we'll go from there. So alrighty, we'll go start hauling more manure. Well, hauling a load of manure out. We got this is actually only load number 2, I think. Haven't been real busy today. Got a new riding partner though. You say hi, Baylor? Pretty much her first, I don't know if it's her first time. Second tractor ride really for the year. Well, for her life, I guess. I mean, it's a decent tractor ride, isn't it, Baylor? Big sister wanted to give up her spot for her little sister to ride, so she's letting Baylor ride. We're gonna go spread this load out and get another one, aren't we? Are you gonna sleep? She might fall asleep. Not quite sure yet. So yeah, we're here at the neighbors. Trying to get this coated so we can get this worked up. The brush pile there, he wants to work, but burn, but I don't know if they'll be able to or not. So, alrighty, we'll get her spread out. Well, that didn't take too long. One load, and she's out. Wife's gonna come and get her. I don't even think we made it halfway through the load. Well, the other one fell asleep. Now I got Brendan. You say hi, Brendan? Do we have this one about spread out? helping Dad? Are you doing Baby Shark?
Yeah.
You doing Baby Shark?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta take it to the. Can we take it up to the house?
Yeah.
Go eat some lunch?
Yeah.
Are you hungry? Does Mom have something? Does Mom have lunch for us? Yeah. Well, this is load number 3 or 4, I think it is. She's emptied. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna eat something and then probably haul some more. Right, Brent? Yes. Can you say bye? All right. We'll go get another load. Talk to you later. Back at it after lunch. Got rid of my helpers. They're sleeping on the job. Both of them now. I don't know what number load this is, but we're getting the old manure barn emptied. She's taking a hurting pretty quick here. Still got one, well actually 2 wings of the barn to clean out, but we get this field spread. And then I got to finish spreading sorghum ground back at my field behind the house, and then I'd like to spread my other hay field too, if I have the time. If I don't, it ain't that big a deal. But I'm gonna put fertilizer on it. But it'd be nice to get a load on her. So. But we're spreading. Things are drying out nicely. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, all day tomorrow, which actually tomorrow's Easter. Happy Easter. And it's gonna be kind of an odd Easter with not really doing much, but no church or nothing or anything like that. But we'll make the best of it. We're gonna have an Easter egg hunt for the girls here at home, and the wife is gonna make dinner and stuff like that. I'll probably stick around in the house, be with the family all day, but which that'll be good. So I'm trying to get as much hauled today as I can. And like I said before, it does rain tomorrow, Sunday, and then it's supposed to rain Monday. I'm hoping to be able to maybe possibly work this week, plow it anyway. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll keep hauling and get her coated and go from there. Alrighty, last load from the manure barn. Manure barn is empty. Found a couple, well, not really a surprise, but I knew it was there, but I just didn't really know what it was or what it consisted of, I guess. Now this is the first time, I'm gonna say first time since I own this place that I've had this barn emptied. When I bought it, it was emptied. But like I said before in other videos, well, just to let you know, we're on the back side of the barn. There's one wing of the barn, there's cattle in there. There's the center alley where I feed, and there's the other side. And then cattle are eating up there right now. But I filled this. Well, I didn't have a manure spreader when I bought this place. This barn was emptied, so I kept piling in here. Finally got an old spreader, the one that I had until it broke, and I bought that one the night. But that one, it was just so small that I couldn't keep up. And when I first bought this place, I had cows. I was doing cow calf, I didn't have no pasture built, so I ran the cows in here until I got the pasture built. So I was feeding them hay and stuff in here, and they made a mess of it quick. So long story short, I was never able to get ahead on manure hauling until now. I actually bought a spreader that will haul a decent amount of manure at a time. So basically, if it wasn't for the Knight 8124, I probably wouldn't have this thing empty. This over here is a pile, that's all frozen stuff. I just didn't want to mess with it. I didn't want to run it through the spreader or try and bust it up. So put it here in this corner, it gets some sun, let it thaw out. But I knew they ran cattle in this barn from the person I bought it off of. And they had mafia blocks, or like big concrete blocks here and here, blocking this corner off. And what he had was there's a 55-gallon drum here, and he had a sump pump just pumping it up and then out of the barn. And you can almost see in these cracks water seeping out. Because I want to run cattle in here, that's my plan, so I can expand, basically expand my cattle herd. So not sure what I'm going to do here. This is washing out from the outside. It's washing, you can see right there behind the concrete. This has got to get fixed. I'm going to try, and I think, well, I got to fill that washout behind that concrete. This chunk here is sunk down. I'm going to try and lift it up, I think, fill in behind them, get them even. And then I'm thinking maybe mortar or something in these cracks to try and stop the water from seeping in. But we'll see on that. Do some research, ask around, see what people think about that. Might come down to where I gotta re-pour this kind of. So we'll see. It don't seem to be seeping in up there, so I might be able to just backfill that so that it's not a void behind that concrete, and then mortar these cracks. Seems like mainly this one right in here, so we'll see on that. And we'll try and figure something out, I guess. But yeah, last load out of the manure barn, which is, I honestly didn't think that I would see the back of this thing, but it's got some cleaning up to do. I got to scrape down and stuff like that, but it's emptied. So, and actually, in a way, I kind of wish I had more manure, because I didn't get the field. I'm not going to have enough manure to cover that field that I'm going to seed down with peas and oats, the neighbors across the road. Because I wanted to start working that next week. But I do have a little bit more manure behind the hoop barn. There's some, but that's not really that good of stuff. A lot of light bedding from calves. A lot of mainly sawdust with a little bit of manure in it, but it's got to get spread regardless. So get that spread out. A lot of changes I want to do back here, and it's time. I've been fighting too long, just not efficient enough back here. So I need to get this stuff done up, and we got the weather to do it. It's 50 degrees today. It does look like it's gonna start getting cold. We're supposed to get, like I said, rain all day tomorrow, and then rain and snow on Monday. So I think I seen next week a low in the 20. But then after that, I think warm back up again. So I got lots to do. I'm trying to get caught up on some stuff, get the manure hauling done. I'd like to get the peas and oats in before May. I got another field that I need to seed down. I'd like to get that done and in before May. That way when it comes to corn and soys, we can start hammering on them and get them done. I got some maintenance to do. This thing needs a full servicing. I did, was it last weekend? I think it was. I don't know if I made a video on it or not, but the steering column, not the column, but a little bracket in there was broke. I got that fixed. And then this front seal over here was leaking. So I got that fixed last weekend, but I need to change the oil. Whole transmission fluid, I'm gonna change it, filters, front differential fluid, do that. 7060 needs full oil change. 170 needs an oil change. Just the spring maintenance, basically every spring, all the tractors, unless they hit 150. And I had a call come in. So yeah, anyways, the only tractor that hits 150 hours usually in a year is the Kubota here. So, but it just usually hits 150. So every spring, everything gets an oil change and washed up. I did do something here actually. My brother had a bunch of concrete slabs, so I dug this out, put them concrete slabs all up in here and filled it with sand, and it surprisingly worked pretty good. I need to level it. This is really the first time hauling out of it since I did that. I need to level it back off now yet tonight, put a little bit more sand in here. I got one soft spot here, but for the most part there's concrete slabs all through here. So yeah, lots to do yet. Getting caught up on a lot of stuff, but it's good. So I gotta go in and the daughters are up from their naps, so I gotta go in and grab them, and I think the wife's gonna come out. We're all gonna go do chores. So I'll shut the tractor down, 7060, and go in and get them and haul this last load out. So alrighty, we'll go do that and we'll be back. Say good job.
Good job, you cow.
Some grain, okay?
Hey, you want?
No, only Daddy does. It's a mess. Makes a mess, Brent. Pet the baby cow?
Yeah.
You pet the cow? Cow loves you? You're gonna suck your glove off. Go get your hand. Wiping on Daddy. No. Nope, thank you. Can you count the eggs? Can you count them? Brent. She likes to get eggs, but she does a little. Did you just kiss the egg?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Can you get more eggs?
Do it.
You want Daddy to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make it red. You're great.
2,
I got
4.
I did this.
Can you get them ones?
Yeah. Got these ones.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we got more eggs down here, Bryn. These chickens take longer to feed than the cattle do, I think. Come here, Bryn. We gotta get the eggs.
Do it? Okay, I think that's all of them, Bren. We'll leave them ones, okay? Okay, let's go get some water. Yeah, let's go get some water.
Well, the last video I made, we had a goat, a bottle baby, I guess I called it. But it unfortunately did not live too long. She kind of got bloated up, and then actually ended up taking her to the vet, and it was on a Sunday night too, so that wasn't cheap. But the girls missed their goat, Molly, but we actually, our in-laws, or my in-laws, made a rock where we buried her, so Brindley wanted to come out and see her rock. So she wasn't around too long, but they enjoyed her while she was here. I would imagine that they're gonna probably get another one, or maybe a sheep they're talking about. So she was fun while she was around. The girls liked her. So come out and almost done with chores. Got to feed hay yet, but Brindley wanted to see her rock, so we came out here. We got to feed hay, and we should be done for the evening. Got the manure barn finished up and cleaned out. It's Easter tomorrow, so happy Easter, and everybody have a good weekend. It's gonna be kind of odd with the way Easter's gonna go with all this craziness going on, but hopefully you can have a good dinner and see some family anyways. So alrighty, well thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.